Now we need to make adding product into chart operations. So when I click the product, I will go to the product detail page, and here when I click the add chart, I need to add my product to my chart. So in this purpose, we need to create firstly the table for this purpose, and the table name will be chart. I will create a primary key for it, and this will be increased one by one. Then we will say which product we added to chart and who add it. For this purpose, we will use a foreign key from user table, and how many product we add or chart. Now let's create our table. As you can see, we create the chart table, and let's go to the our code. Where's the video? VSS video. And now here I want to open a form. The action of this form will go admin operation 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 charts.php. We will do chart operations inside of this file, and our method will be post. I will close my form here, and I want to add a name in bottom because I want to see where the form is submitted. I will say the name of button will be add chart submit, and the type of button must be submit. Okay, we did it, and also we need to get our product quantity by using this one. Initial value of it 1, and also I need to get who will buy it. So I need to get user ID. Where I will get it? As you remember, we create a query in header.php, and we include this file here, so we can access the object which will fetch our user ID, and we can use it here. So let's say I need to access my user ID with user fetch object, fetch array, and what is the key of user ID is user ID. Then we will do same thing to get our product ID. I don't want to change the name user ID and product ID, and I don't want to show them to user, so I will make them hidden. In this way, user cannot change them or cannot see them. This method is very secure. Let's go to the chart.php, which in operation folder I will open my PHP tag, And here, firstly, we will include or connection, db connection, connect connect.php. It must be connect.php, I think. I will check it one more time. Yes, connect.php. And also I want to get my functions from production function function.php file, and here we will create a query to insert our charts. I will use db object from connection.php, and its method will be prepare. We will make insertion operation into charts table, and we will set the feature of it. The first feature will be the product ID. The second one will be quantity of product. I will call it as quantity. Then lastly, we will say who will buy this chart. So we need to mention about the primary foreign key. Okay, now we will execute our query, but firstly we need to get this variable from the post global variable. So I will get firstly product quantity. How will I get it? I will use product post global variable, and I will use product quantity keyword. I need to call HTML special character to make HTML characters text inactive, because this come from a input and it does not hidden. It is not hidden, so user can enter whatever he or she want. But our product ID and product user ID comes from hidden inputs, so user cannot enter anything to them. So we can just call them without using HTML special character function. Then we will get user ID like that. We will execute our query here. Let's execute charts query execute. I will open an array here. The first variable is product ID, and I will come here. Product ID is equal to product ID, comma, product quantity equal to product quantity, and user ID is equal to user ID. Everything is, I think, correct. I want to get returning value to check the inserting operation is done successfully or not. So I will get it, and I will put it inside of a condition, if condition. I will say if the result is not empty and none is true, I want to go chart.php to see my chart. Let's see chart.php. I want to go with a success message also. May I print it? In the otherwise, I will not go to the chart.php. Instead of it, I will go product detail page. I will return product detail page with a error message. So also I need to show my product ID to access product data. I will add exit here and here. Now let's look at our code. I think we don't have any error. Let's test it now. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mention about the button. We have to say which button, which form is submit this data. So I will get this one and I will set if my button is submitted. I want to show these ones. I want to make these ones. I will choose all of them and I will make it like that. Let's get it like that. Okay, let's go product detail and get our bottom name is here and we will say if it's submitted we will do this once. Okay, we fix our mistake. What is our mistake? We forget to check whether the form is submitted or not. Okay, now we can uh, check it together. When I click this one, nothing will be happen. What? Why? Hmm, let's try it again. Okay, probably we did something in product detail because nothing to go, nothing will go to the charts.php. Let's look at the here operation. Take this name, paste here, admin operation chart.php, the posted this one. Okay. At chart.submit. The type of button is submit. Hmm. We will try again it. Let's go category. This one. Oh, I'm sorry. I write this one as from. It must be form. It's so wrong. No, I think it's okay. Let's try it. I want to go my categories. I want to get dairy products. I want to get Trobzon butter. And I click this one. Nothing happened. Where is the mistake? Oof. I forget to change this one form. Okay. we add these characters. Why we added, I don't know, but it's make or code wrong. Now it's okay, I think. Invalid number of parameter was not defined in 20. Ha, bakalım. User ID, user ID, product ID, product ID, user ID. Where is the mistake? Why is he say invalid? Invalid number of execute, prepare, insert into chart, set product ID, product ID, product quantity. It must be quantity, not product quantity. Let's choose this one and let's fix it as product quantity, and I can make this one active. Okay. Okay. We go to the shopping chart successfully. Now we need to add our information into this table. So where we go, we will go to the chart.php in the main root. So in this file, firstly, in this file we need to first get our chart information. So what we will do, we will come here and we say I want to get my charts which is belong to the users, a specific user. We know the user ID, so let's create our query to fetch the chart which is belong to the user. So I will create a charts query variable and I will assign it db prepare. I want to make a selection query. Select. Uh, I want to fetch all columns of chart where the chart's user ID is equal to ID, which is the ID of us, or ID, which is or ID, and we will add a semicolon here. We will execute this query. The ID is equal to user fetch user ID. We are getting this array from header.php because in header.php we fetch our user. Uh, we don't need to write another query for this purpose. Uh, and I want to count my uh, chart. So I will say the row count. I will call the row count method. Here I will add my charts one by one to the table. So we will go to the table body. We will go inside of the table body and why I can't use tab. Let's insert. I will get this one back. 1 minute. And we will come here and we will open PHP tag to fetch our charts one by one. For this purpose, we need to use a loop. I want to use while, and I will assign my charts to chart variable one by one. Firstly, I need to fetch them, so I will call the fetch function. dbo fetch associated ones, and I will close my while loop here. Also, I need to fetch the product which in the chart. So I will define a product query here. Let's prepare a query which is a selection query. Product from product table, where product ID is equal to ID, and I will execute this query. Where I will get my ID. I will get my ID from charts, and then why we get this error? We don't use array because we have to send a collection inside of the execute methods. So also I want to get my product image. As you know, I create a table for storing image, product image. So we will create another query to fetch image. I will select all column of product image table, and I want to fetch only the row which is equal to which ID, product ID is equal to the ID. The ID will be equal to product ID when I execute this query. ID is equal to chart.product ID, and we will fetch the row, related row, and we will assign it to a variable which is called product image fetch associated one, and we are ready. We will come to rows, table rows, and I want to get first product image. In this purpose, I will come to here and I will list this one. I will open my PHP tag. I will say echo product image product pet image pet. I will fix this one. Here we will get the image of product, main image of product. As you know, in my website, product one or more can have one or more product, or it may uh, it may not have any image. When the product does not have image, we have to show a default image to user. In this purpose, I will use uh, my product logo, website logo. I will go upload file. Inside of this file, we will get this image and we will show it here. I will explain how we use this operator in the uh, video, which is about what is the differences between PHP 5 and PHP 7. In this way, we are saying if the product image pad does not exist, uh, go and get this one. Let's take this one and let's paste it here. Now we will get the product name, so we will change as product. This will be product name. Every product have to have a name. Need to have a name. So we will show product code 2. The product code is equal to product ID. And lastly, we will show the product quantity. We will come to here and we will use chart variable for this purpose. Product quantity. Lastly, we will show the product total price. And for this purpose, I will copy this one and I will paste it here. And I will come here. I will create a variable to store total product price. Product total is equal to product price from product variables, product array. Product multiply by charts product quantity. And we will print this variable. I will add a currency here. Also, I want to calculate whole total price of whole charts. So I will create a variable, name it total charts, and I will initialize it as 0. I will copy this one, and in each iteration I will add total product, total chart price. We will show this variable in total price field. I will open my tag, PHP tags, and I will say echo total charts. I'm using Turkish lira as currency, and we are ready to show or charts information in the table. Let's see it. I get an error. What is the error? Uncatch error in line. Here, probably we will make mistake. What is the mistake? Uh, it must be not query, prepare query, prepare, pair. Now I think we are ready. Let's see what's happened. As you see, we get product name, product code, product quantity successfully, but we get an error in total price and we cannot see the image of product. Let's go and let's see what we did and why we cannot see them. Let's check our tables. I write the wrong table name. It must be product image, not product image. And now we can get the correct result, I think, for image. And I will see the line, this one. What is the error? Let's see it. The error in ein undefined variable product total in line here. Okay. Oh, we need to get this one here because when I did this one, I tried to assign I tried to sum product chart variable with undefined variable. We are define this variable here. Now we can see the results successfully, as you can see. I will finish this video here.